Shri Parashakti Vidyala CBSE Class 6th Subject English.
Good morning, students. Welcome to 6th standard English class. Today we are going to see one story. Okay, already we have seen two stories in supplementary reader book, isn't it? Today we are going to see that story. Take your book, take your supplementary reader book and take page number 7. Okay, what is the heading of this story? The shepherd's treasure. The shepherd's treasure. Shepherd means what? A person who takes care of the sheep. Okay, see your book, listen. In a village in Iran, there once lived a shepherd. He was very poor. He did not even have a small cottage of his own. He had never been to school or learned to read and write, for there were very few schools in those days. A shepherd means person who takes care of the sheep. Cottage means a small house. Okay, it means a poor shepherd lived in Iran. Poor shepherd lived in Iran. He was so poor that he didn't have a small house. He didn't have any small house because of less number of schools, and during those days he could never attend school. He didn't know how to read and write. Okay, next, in spite of his poverty and literacy, the shepherd was very wise, and he didn't know anything read, he didn't know to write, but he was very wise. He was able to understand people's pain and often helped him to solve their problems and small issues. Okay, with courage and wisdom. People used to visit him to find suggestion and solution. Because of this ability, he became very popular. His popularity reached the king as well as, and he thought of meeting him. His popularity reached to the king. Okay. He discussed as a shepherd and riding on a mule. Mule means an offspring of a male ass and a female horse. Okay, discussed means an appearance that hides the actual form. An appearance that hides the actual form. Merg means inadequate. Inadequate. Hospitality means act of being friendly and warm reception. Dressed as a shepherd and hiding his true identity, the king reached the shepherds gave on a mule. The moment the shepherd noticed him coming to his cave, he got up to greet him. He brought the traveler inside his cave and gave him water and food. The king took rest and stayed with him for the night in the cave. The king was impressed by his friendly, warm reception and words of wisdom. Take next page. Though still tired, the king decided to depart the next morning. He said, "Many thanks for your kindness to a poor traveler. I have long way to go. Bear me to leave." Looking straight into the eyes of his guest, the shepherd replied, "Thank you, your majesty, for paying me the compliment of your visit." Compliment means an expression of appreciation. Here it means the king was still feeling tired, yet he decided to leave from the place. Very next morning, he expressed his gratitude to the poor shepherd for his warm and kind welcome. He sought his permission to leave the place. The shepherd addressed the king as "Your Majesty," and looking straight into his eyes, expressed his gratitude. See next paragraph. The king was astonished as well as pleased. Astonished means wondered. Astonished means wondered. Pleased means happy. Pleased means happy. He is indeed very wise. He thought to himself, I need people like him to work for me. And the king appointed this humble shepherd the governor of a small district. Although he rose to power and dignity, the shepherd remained as humble as ever. People loved and honored him for his wisdom, sympathy, and goodness. He was kind, just to one and all. His fame as fair and wise governor soon spread throughout the country. Here, astonished means wondered, pleased means happy, humble means not proud but modest. It means the king was wondering and was full of joy to hear his words. He thought that shepherd was actually very wise. The people like him were the need of the king. He must work for the king, and the king made him the governor of a small district. In spite of all the power and dignity, the shepherd remained humble and modest. People liked him and were full of appreciation for his wisdom and kindness. His behavior was just to everyone. He became popular as good and wise governor. See next paragraph. Provinces means states. Mockingly means making fun of. The governor of other states developed jealousy for him. They stayed speaking against him to the king. They started calling him dishonest and blamed him for keeping part of the tax money with him. They even posed question over his iron chest. They are told he has iron chest. They said that it had all the treasures he had collected secretly. They made fun of him, calling him a common shepherd who was expected to behave in such a dishonest manner. Such a dishonest manner. Mockingly means making fun of. Take next page. At first, the king did not pay attention to these reports, but how long would he ignore these governors and their endless stories about the shepherd? One thing was certain, the king discovered the new governor did carry an iron chest with him all the time. Discovered means found. Discovered means found. Initially, the king paid no attention to such words, but gradually he had to. He did not believe that the governor carried an iron chest with him. He thought that he must inquire about the reason for carrying an iron chest with him all the time. So one day, the new governor was summoned to the palace. He came riding on his camel, and to everyone's delight, the famous iron chest was there, fastened securely behind him and the camel's back. Summon means called. Summon means called. Delight means joy. Fasten means fixed or tied. Fixed or tied. It means, thus the king called the new governor to the palace. He came and his camel. Everyone was feeling joy as the most talked about iron chest was tied behind him and the camel's back. Now the king was angry. He thundered, "Why do you always carry that iron chest with you? What does it contain?" Seeing this, the king shouted in anger and asked him the reason for carrying the iron chest with him. The governor smiled. He asked his servant to bring in the chest. How eagerly the people standing around waited for the shepherd to be found out. But how great was their astonishment and even of the king himself. When the chest was opened, no gold or silver or jewels, but an old blanket was all that came out. Holding it up proudly, the shepherd said, "This, my dear master, is my only treasure. I always carry it with me." It means the governor smiled and asked his attendant to bring that chest. All the people were very curious to see and find what it had inside. But when it was opened, they found no precious gold or silver, but an old blanket. But an old blanket. The shepherd took it in his hands with pride and explained to the king that it was his treasure, treasure. Take next page. But the king was curious to know the reason for carrying such an old blanket, to which the shepherd replied in a very dignified and respectful manner that blanket was his oldest friend. That blanket was his oldest friend. In times of need, it would protect him. If the king wished, he would take his new clothing, but that blanket was very dear to him. How pleased the king was and how impressed the jealous governors became to hear the wise man's reply. Now they knew that the shepherd was indeed the humblest and the wisest man in the land. The king made him the governor of a much bigger district that every day. Impressed means feeling of shame and awkwardness. Indeed means in reality. The king felt very happy to hear his words. The governors were ashamed. The governors were ashamed. Now it was clear to everyone that the shepherd was the humblest and the wisest man there. Feeling proud of him, the king gave him a bigger district to look after at the very time.